With that, we give you a look at A.J. Hinch's Astros lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Phil Hughes, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable. He gives his ball club a chance to win.
Victor Bragg will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, yesterday he just didn't look like himself, but he's been good lately. He's had 7 RBIs over his last 10 games.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Eric, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, it's not going to be a 4-game sweep thanks to the loss yesterday. They can still make it 3 out of 4 with a win here.
1-1.
I think they're in a good position to make that a reality.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all-around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Santana looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand.
Victor Bragg stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw will be in time to first, and Hughes is looking strong here. 2 away now.
And I can already hear him when he gets back to the dugout. Man, I homered with that bat. Really? What do you got to go and break it for?
Victor Bragg will come forward now and a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Hughes comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Santana moves over, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They trail 6-1. Victor Bragg will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Hughes is ready. First pitch on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point. So good idea there just to wait for strike one.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
George Springer steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Marcus Stroman will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Victor Braga gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Victor Braga.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, they're starting to open up some ground at the top of the division, and when you're setting a good pace at the top, it can be frustrating for those teams that are chasing you because they start thinking, what do we have to do to make up some ground?
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
Stroman gets the sign. Here it comes. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Victor Braga stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Stroman comes set. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. 0-2, here it comes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 2 left for the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Victor Braga will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Belted. Deep center field. Ranging back is Pilar. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center. And with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.